Kill confirmed on Express, and I'm playing with my favorite gun, the MSMC, and immediately, rhyming without trying, I run into a noob. Didn't even have to look for that noob. That noob came looking for me. Picking up the FAL. Who can I find? Oh, was that 100 kilo drone coming for me? Oh, what are you doing? What? That must have been. Oh, I think he just spawned in the game. That guy just spawned in the game and he ran into a boss and I get killed by a noob. But there is P. We don't want to hear about the gameplay. We don't want to hear about the gameplay. We're going to hear about this girl that wants the D. And literally, YouTube, all she wanted was the D. So growing up, we changed schools a lot. We moved around a lot, and we're moving around a lot comes changing schools a lot. So as growing up, I changed schools a lot. So when you're a new guy coming to a new school, it's really fun. I don't know if you ever changed schools a lot. Maybe you went to the same school your whole life, but that didn't happen to DRSP. I changed schools a whole lot, and with being a new guy, all the single girls when you go to new school, all the single girls are on you like white on rice. They on you like ugly on no monkey. I mean, all the new girls are all up in, well, all the single girls. You know I can resist. All the single girls are all in your face. Now, I was in the 9th grade at this time. I was in the 9th grade when this happened. I was a freshman. Changed schools in the middle of the year. And literally, these girls are so thirsty. Well, that's a reason. That's a reason for this. Let me tell you the reason for this if you don't already know. In the middle of the school year, especially in the 9th grade, most of the guys that are in the school are already spoken for. So that leaves a couple single girls and a couple single guys. So the single girls, they see a new guy coming into the school, and they think I'm fly with that. They think I'm super fly. They like, there's B. And of course, he's a boss. So we gotta get him at any cost. Rhyming without trying. So all these girls are they just coming after your boy Darius P. Because they like, this is a new guy. They're thinking that I might be their Prince Charming. They're thinking that I might be their knight in shining armor. But they don't know Darius P, do they? Remember I was in the 9th grade now. I was in the 9th grade, YouTube. So all these girls gave me a number. Literally, I got about 5 or 6 numbers. I got about 5 or 6 numbers that my first week at school, well, at this new school, without doing anything. I didn't go up to any girls. I didn't ask any girls for their number. I didn't approach any girls. Girls came up to me and gave me the number just because I was like fresh meat. I was the new guy at school. These girls wanted a boyfriend, and they was looking at Darius P to supply their needs. Oh, double kill on, triple. The triple kill with the MSMC. Yeah, so all these girls, they gave me their number. But there was this one girl. I was in the hallway one day. I was at my locker. I was late for class. It was just me and her in the hallway. Where I thought it was only me and her in the hallway. I was at my locker, fumbling around, looking for a book for my next class. She came up to me and she was like, you know I couldn't resist again. I had to hit that call me maybe in there. So she's like, yeah, here's my number, call me, but call me tonight. She's like, call me as soon as you get home. I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you tonight. I'm like, okay, cool. I call you tonight whenever I get home or whatever. But of course, I didn't call her as soon as I got home. That wouldn't be a boss move. It wouldn't be a boss move to call her as soon as I got home. So I waited a couple hours. I made her wait. I made her wait like a boss does, like a boss should. And then I called her. But while we was in the hallway, two of those girls that had gave me their numbers, and two of these girls that were actually friends, I told you they were like, I guess they were like, may the best gal win. Both of them decided to give me their number, and they was like, they're gonna let me choose. I don't know, it was two girls. No, it was actually 6 girls. 2 of them were friends. The other 2, they were in the same grade that I was in, 9th grade. They were just random girls. But this other girl that came up to me in the hallway while I was at my locker, she was in the 11th grade. I'm a freshman, she's a junior. She was in 11th grade. This girl told me to call me. Told me to call her. But while that girl that was in 11th grade told me to, I was talking to her, those 2 friends had walked by in the hallway, and they actually seen me talking to this girl, and they gave me the stink eye. If you didn't watch Rocket Power, you probably know what the stink eye is. But it gave you that look like, I can't believe that he's talking to that girl. But whatever, I didn't really care. So I got home, I called her. Well, like I said, I waited a couple hours, and then I called her. I'm like, what up? She's like, hey, there's P, what's up? Let me talk. Let me talk. I'm like, oh, okay, talk. She was like, Darius P. Actually, she didn't call me Darius P. He just called me Darius. Nobody called me Darius P. Darius P is just my YouTube name. My first name is Darius, though. So she was like, yo, Darius, all I want is the D. I don't want a relationship. I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want to be your girlfriend. I want nothing of the sort. I'm like, what? So YouTube, you already know what I'm thinking. I'm like,
my mind's telling me no.
It's so bad. Like, I've seen so many of the fucking worst.
But my body's telling me yes.
And remember, that's the only thing that I could think of at this time. And remember, YouTube, I'm in the 9th grade. Before this, I had never experienced anything like this. I know that there were girls on the, you know, the slut side, as you people like to call them. But I had no girls that were like just, hey, I want the D. I don't want a relationship. I don't want anything to do with you after this. That's literally what this girl told me. I don't want anything to do with you after this. We don't have to talk. We don't have to call me anymore. I just want the D one time, and that's it. I'm like, when did this happen? Remember, I'm in the 9th grade. She's in the 11th grade. That was another. I got outplayed right there, but who cares? That was another crazy thing about it was she was in the 11th grade and I was in the 9th grade. And this was my first time ever experiencing it. It wasn't my last time, but it was my first time experiencing this. All she wanted was the D. She didn't want me. Well, she didn't want to be in a relationship with me, but she did want me. Ooh, that man just beasting. Look at that final kill cam. Beasting on those noobs. There's with 007. I'm out, y'all. Until next time.